Suzette Oknia, nong Sosvakom, nong YouTube channel Robok Nyom Shmo Emily, nong Kanchu Oknia Yu Hawi, Pontei Naini, Nyom Trollop Mokweng, Chimui Video Tmei. Tmei Tmeini, Nyom Ban Rovol, Chimui Komrong Kanye Robok Nyom, Enchen Nyom Odban Video, Sammatjes Rai, Naini, Young Nong Niye Ampi, Rung Play, Provuot Tikrong Kyonpen. Nyom Chong Pochiek, Nyom memmen chie, niek provuot tesa, knyom otniej kop kai, ontei knyom chong nainoam ampi rung pionpen. Bosan chie ne chong deng bong taem, somtom ne tom nong tao niek chom nieng kong provuot tesa, ru rok nao knong internet. Chanong knyom chong prap te oknie ampi rung pionpen, sun moon video charantiet ampi tikrong ni. Okay, laoni banhawi, munong chapadam video ni, som check mul nek subscribe hawi. Laoni krom yung min kontai charantao nong nyom riek na. Hawi ko okun dalban torum comment nong check romlek kom not dae. Chak nyom chochet na opel, nyom kun, niek chai kromlek, kom not nong boromin bong taem. Cha nong tini kon lang, dael chai kromlek, nong plabdo kom not. Chak nyom ketta krup kruan hawi, samrep sekedai na nuam robok nyom. Encheng cholmul video, tau chimok nyom. Phnom Penh, also spelled Phnom Penh or Phnom Penh, Khmer Phnom Penh, is the capital and chief city and the most famous city in Cambodia. Phnom Penh's former official name is Krong Shaktomuk Sarai Mongdol, which means the cities of the Brahma's face, and in its short forms as Krong Shaktomuk, which means the city of four faces, so called for its location at the four branches confluence of the Mekong River. Phnom Penh is in the south-central region of Cambodia and it's fully surrounded by Kandal province. The municipality is on the banks of the Tonle Sap, Mekong and Bassac River. These rivers provide fresh water and other natural resources to the city and its population, so that's also why we need to take care of them, but that's another story. So Krong Shaktomuk is an abbreviation of the full name, which was given by the king Ponya Yat. I hope I'm not making any mistake. In case, sorry for my pronunciation. Which was Krong Shaktomuk Moktol Sakal Kampuchia Tipadei Sarei Te Kriak Bava Intabat Borei Roat Riak Sema Moa Noko. And again, sorry for my pronunciation if I made any mistake. The legend of Phnom Penh. In 1372, a wealthy widow named Pen, the name Pen commonly referred to as Don Pen, which means grandmother Pen or old lady Pen, and she was living at Shaktomuk, the city of four faces and the future Phnom Penh. At the time, the Khmer capital was still at Angkor, close to Siem Reap. Lady Pen was collecting firewood along the banks of the river when she saw a pocky tree floating in the river. She succeeded to grab it and to look at it from closer. Inside the tree, she found four statues of Buddha and one of Vishnu. The find was seen as a divine blessing and for some people a sign that the Khmer capital had to be brought to Phnom Penh from Angkor. Lady Pen raised a small hill on the west bank of the Tonle Sap River to house the new found sacred object and crowned it with a shrine or a stupa, now known as Wat Phnom, as the north end of central Phnom Penh. Wat is the Khmer word for a temple and Phnom is Khmer for hill, and the Lady's Pen hill took on the name of the founder. Phnom Don Pen and the area around it became known after the hill. So maybe you will say, wow, this story is so cool, I didn't know that, wow. But maybe you will have this question, what is a stupa? And I will say, such a great question. So a stupa is a mound-like or hemispherical structure that contains relics, typically the remains of Buddhists, monks or nuns. This is used as a place of meditation. So this stupa at Wat Phnom retains its original shape and decoration, where the king Poneyayat's bones remains, and potential royal family as well. The original stupa has gone through several phases of construction. Also, apparently inside this stupa there are some Buddha statues from the Angkorian era. So here is the end of the legend of Phnom Penh. The history of Phnom Penh. Historically, Phnom Penh first became the capital of Cambodia in 1434. By the 14th century, Ayutthaya became the Angkor's rival. The Thai kingdom of Ayutthaya, to be considered as the precursor of the modern Thailand, was staging regular attacks, resulting of the fall of Angkor in 1431 or 1432. Shortly after that, the king Poneyayat left Angkor with the Khmer court to establish a new capital in Phnom Penh. Phnom Penh was the royal capital for 73 years, from 1432 to 1505. It was then abandoned for 360 years, from 1305 to 1865. The capital was abandoned by successive kings due to internal fighting between the royal pretenders. Later kings moved their capital several times and established their royal capitals at various locations in Tuol Basan, Pursat, Longvek, Laviérem, and Udong. It was not until 1866, under the reign of King Norodom, the eldest son of the king An Duong, who ruled on behalf of Siam, that Phnom Penh became the permanent seat of the government and the capital of Cambodia. It's also where the current royal palace was built. At that time, Phnom Penh was more compared to a huge swamp than a capital. Here a quote from the historian Penny Edwards that described pretty well the condition of the capital at that time. The city was best known for its vast tracts of mosquito-infested swampland, the stench of stagnant water and human waste, and frequent outbreaks of cholera. In the wet season, boat travel was necessary between different sections of Phnom Penh, so that resumed pretty well the situation. In the beginning of 1870, the French colonial authorities, or French protectorate, turned this riverside-based village into a modern city, utilizing the latest technology and the civil engineering techniques. They built hotels, schools, prisons, barracks, banks, public work office, law courts, and health service buildings. The colonial administration employed a French contractor called Le Faucheur to construct the first 300 concrete houses for sale and rental to Chinese traders. And I can tell you, during my research, I haven't found only great stories about this French contractor, Le Faucheur. I found many articles that were calling him the bad Frenchman for very fair reasons. It's not our point today, but I invite you to make your own research. By the 1920s, Phnom Penh was known as the Pearl of Asia. And over the next 4 decades, Phnom Penh continued to experience rapid growth with the building of railways to Sihanoukville and Pontchenton International Airport, now known as Phnom Penh International Airport. Phnom Penh's infrastructure saw major modernization under the rule of Sihanouk. During the Vietnam War, Cambodia was used as a base by the People's Army of Vietnam and the Viet Cong, and thousands of refugees from across the country flooded the city to escape the fighting between their own government troops, the People's Army of Vietnam, the Viet Cong, the South Vietnamese and their allies, the Khmer Rouge, and American airstrikes. When the Khmer Rouge came to power in Cambodia in 1975, they forcibly evacuated the entire population of Phnom Penh and drove its residents into the countryside. Reports from journalists at this time stated that the Khmer Rouge shelling, quote, tortured the capital almost continuously, inflicting random deaths and mutilations on millions of trapped civilians. The city remained virtually deserted until the Vietnamese invaded Cambodia and overthrew the Khmer Rouge in 1979. It's at that time that a period of reconstruction began, spurred by the continuing stability of the government, attracting new foreigner investment and aid by countries including France, Australia and Japan. Phnom Penh was then gradually repopulated over the years. It took long years for the city and the capital to be rebuilt the way we know nowadays. To me, I love Phnom Penh, I love to live here. I think it's a city with a lot of diversity and very cosmopolitan. I like the way that it's not a too big capital. A lot of people know each other, and I like also the way that I can travel from the north to the south of the capital in a very short time. I know only if it's not during the rush hour, we all agree on that. I can speak of Phnom Penh a long time. I will definitely speak more about Phnom Penh in the upcoming videos about the architecture, about its population, about what we can find here, about what I like about it. Even if I have a lot of beautiful things to say about this city, I wanted to add that even if Phnom Penh is driven by an exponential development, even though recently affected by the pandemic, it still remains a city and a country with incredible big economic gaps and extreme social disparities inside the population. Nete ok një video një Chob Hawi, knyam sop kumtan e chochet, knyam pshejem të video ampi rëng, charantiet pi pru knyam këng, nete ok një chochet video një ampi rëng pi sakmae, en chëng bosen qenet chong rëng pi sej, sam susej, knong komët, en chëng knong nong pshejem rep cham video ampi një. Okun charante ok një, sam like, subscribe, nong share, chop një pekrawi, sam okun charan sok sabay, bye bye!